Well, hello my lovely peoples, and welcome back to some more Frostpunk, and we're going to send one of our scout teams to Camp Meteorite. 1 day, 9 hours to arrive. A number of tents and huts around the some steel framework. The camp seems to be abandoned, and we will go check that out. So return to our fair city. The temperature is soon about to drop 2 levels, which is slightly worrying. And we are, I do believe, building some more houses, are we? Yes, we are. We are going to have to make sure we are building even more houses, though. That's the question. This is the awkward thing where you start. This is why you should really plan ahead, which I've done a little bit, but not as well as I could have. Got another house in there that won't be too cold by the looks of it. And at the moment we got some people are hungry. Let's just look at some of our economics before. So still bringing in enough food. Coal is still in the green. Sick is rising actually. But if we queued 100 yesterday, we should be right. We are going to need a few more homes, but we can sort that out. Well, hello, what is this? Runaway child. Sir Man is here to see you. He says that his daughter ran away after news of the storm spread. He wants to borrow a scout sled and go after her. She's a big girl, but she was always very impulsive, and she scares easily, the father explains. I must find her before she's lost. For good, that's all I've left. Here, die, stop him. We're going to equip him for the journey. He has the right to try and rescue his daughter. I'm not going to stop him of that. Decline him of that right. We've still got people collecting that coal as well. We got a lot of unemployed people. We've got enough wood for 4 days. Well, if we have so many people unemployed, I think it still makes sense to try and get more people collecting some food. And while we can build these, we will construct them right this moment. So we don't need enough food to get us through the final days, are we? We still have a homelessness issue, but we're going to alleviate that soon anyway. Just making sure everything's connected to a street, otherwise that's awkward. Can we actually build any more tents? We can build another tent. Oh, where to put you though? Where to put this other little tent? Let's put that there for now. We will upgrade these to bunkhouses when the steel comes in, that is for sure. Steam level 2. We could possibly go up to level 3. I might do that very shortly. I want to see how it goes. When the temperature does drop, we'll see. The temperature has increased and discontent has gone up as well. A lot of people are sick, that's not good. Public house, that's what we are going to have to switch on some bits. Is everything working? Yeah, we're definitely going to have to switch on this to Steam level 3. Oh, they are functioning now. You're still inoperative. It's actually just the heat not reaching you as of yet. We want the maximum amount of hunters and all of these hunting up. Advanced wall drill has been researched. We now go get the beacon stereoscopic lenses. 100 steel. Shit, that's not quite a bit. We're going to wait until we have to steal for them. We're going to leave it like that. Quite annoying as this is actually freezing, which is not good. I'll be managing for coal. We're still doing okay for coal, actually. That bunkhouse is freezing, which is not a very good idea, is it? We're going to have to sort some of these houses out. I have to steal, though, that I wanted. So let's go get that research. Now, excess steel can be spent on us upgrading. Let's upgrade more buildings to bunkhouses for now. I might have just been very blind and might not have seen many tents other over here. That's been upgraded anyway. Okie doke. Let's go over here. We've got the right to have a house because you're right on the border, you are. And this medical post is inoperative because it's shitty. We'll be okay. Once this research is done, we'll be fine. Some more steel is coming. Build an advanced war drill if needed. Wall drill, I should say, not war drill. Let's make sure there's a heater right up, steam pump right next to you. You'll need your storage capacity for coal. So let's go resources and let's get yet another depot. Let's just put that there for the time being. Got a lot of steam cores still. We are still getting a lot of food. That's steel now. Let's build another infirmary. Let's try and get it within the warmth if we can. But it's going to be difficult. Let's make sure we're building some more streets. So we need more streets. We need everything to be connected. Right, let's just fast forward this now. Let's just look at food again. Yeah, we're having quite a bit of food today. You can go back into coal because we want as much stored as possible. Got enough coal for about 2 days. Let's pause this. Let's see where the storm is still pretty far away. Let's explore Camp Vulcan. As we approach the camp, we can see that its inhabitants are busy packing. They have dismantled a couple of huts to build improvised sledges. Search the area. You're going the wrong way. The scientists mistook us for refugees, but after we tell them about our city, they're nonplussed? Claws? It's probably too close to the storm to withstand it. Well, you might consult Nessen on that if you reach him in the south. Their work here is done. We could convince them to join us so we could show them our city. Let the scientists go their way. They free north and probably perish. They've settled towards our city. Let's go on. Cat meteoroid, we got deep hollow, we got a jagged rock. We'll have to see what we can still explore. Let's put the maximum amount of engineers in this infirmary. Oh, how are we doing for coal? How are we doing? Still okay, it's getting a bit. It's getting higher, but we're managing. Next on the agenda are some advanced some more wall drills. Why can't I say the word drill or wall drill? Jesus. Right, so it's all good. Fast forward this on a little bit. Says just got a bit of frostbite. We are doing our best to try and manually manage this. Discontent's still pretty low, so that's not bad. Enough coal for 2 days at this current level. We won't survive this. We will survive this. I will have none of that attitude. Scouts to reach that camp. Let's explore Camp Meteor. The camp is built around a large hole in the ice. It might be the impact crater of a meteorite. There's a block and tackle attached to the top of the steel framework built over a hole. Let's search this area. We searched the remains of the camp. This must have been a scientific operation dedicated to research whatever punched this hole in the OS. Now the place is deserted and there's nothing of value to be found here, but we found a few more locations. Ooh, we have got to be a bit careful though. There's Deep Hollow. You could go to Jagged Rocks, then Deep Hollow, the other team could. Scattered Convoy, Large Crater. Go to Large Crater. Take 11 hours. And let's pause this and let's get more wood. Let's get an advanced wall drill. Well, no, actually, just rotating stuff. Can I still not afford it? Oh yeah, I can. Yep, that's what we want. Resource depot, why aren't you working? Oh, resource not specified, that would probably make sense. Still put you in the goal. Right, that new research is done. Stereoscopic lenses research. We're going to go for factory at this time. I think that's just not going to have the time to do that. Go for overdrive couplings. Allow us to raise temperature of all heat zones for 2 levels when generators put into overdrive. Generator power upgrade. Is this the final upgrade for generator power? Generator range upgrade. Advanced heaters. Food and shell. I'm just looking at what else we could do here. House redesign. House would be 1 more 1 +1 heat level. That wouldn't be bad. We're not really using all the engineers anyway, though, are we? Let's get some more steel. Prepare for the storm. Sir, the scientists couldn't believe their eyes, but they've double and triple checked their calculations. They say the strongest winds of the storm will cause the temperature to plummet beyond anything we've ever experienced before. Hunting will be impossible. The plants in the hothouse will freeze. Everyone left outside the city will perish. And so we will have to heat our home. So if we can't heat our homes properly, we'll have to prepare hopefuls. Okie doke. Well, yeah, that would make hopeful. Not really surprised. Some more people return to the city. I'm going to have to house them. Right. Let's house these new peoples that are coming in. Can't get an extra little house in there, can I? No. That's not too bad. Let's look at some research, because that's what we want to be badly want to be doing at this stage. We can get everyone that are in the stone houses some house insulation. What might help out a little bit. Some of the houses on the outskirts we'll build more. You're waiting. You can go to Jagged Rocks. You think you should get there in time. Otherwise I'll just sacrifice you. Which I do sincerely apologise. Still think we're going to need another tent. And what else can we build? Maybe do another charcoal kiln. We could do that. No, what if we could get one? Another steelworks wouldn't be a terrible idea. I don't know if there's any way we could put one actually. Oh, I hate when I do that. I do that quite frequently as well. Still works. No, apart from upgrading, I think that's all we can do. Steam coal mine. Might as well just make sure, at least make sure everyone is working. Otherwise, it's just really, really inefficient. You've got 4 out of 5. Where are you? Well, at least we've got some more buildings. That'll be more efficient for a little while. I'm not sick. Which we'll try and retreat. Steam wall drill. Let's put you on. Turn the heaters up at least. The prison. I'm not really fussed in the prison. It's very cold. Not gonna lie. Well, what research can I do? We're getting in slightly better houses. Are we still in a plus of wood, are we? That's terrible English, but are we still getting more wood? Oh, we are still getting slightly some. Might want to build another charcoal kiln just so I can produce even more coal. I could get an advanced coal mine actually. Yeah, more cut an advanced coal mine, that's it. We've reached a large crater. It's hard to judge the crater's size from a distance. Its vastness only becomes apparent up close. The campus entered searched the area. The crater is fresh with broken ice around the rim. We searched the camp for clues to the scientist's fate and found none. Everything's in order, but not a perfect order. It looks like they went out to do something and didn't return. Maybe they tried to descend into the crater and got lost in a maze of broken ice, or they got caught by the blizzard, or perhaps even both. Take the technology. We will require some useful technology. You go there. No, got one poor sod's homeless, so let's sort that out. Got another advanced coal mine. I didn't even realise I could actually still upgrade my coal mines. That is actually quite inefficient of me, but we have been trying to sort out the housing situation, so let's. I suppose I'll let myself off. Max amount of workers in there. We are going to get some more people working, I'm sure. What's our coal output a day now? That we're just 7,000 a day, so that's good. So I'm going to put another resource depot out. We need food as well, aren't we? We've got enough food for how long? I'm not too sure. Well, I'm going to put that next thing into food low. I'm actually going to build... Oh, I can't add it anyway. Why, hello, what is this? Hungry mother. Sir, a woman has come to plead with you. She wants more food rations, but the cooks say that she's already received her allowance. I beg you, Captain, the woman says in a trembling voice. Your men mean well, but they must have made a mistake. I need two food rations, one for me and one for my sick child. Please. I'm at minerals. Give her 2 food rations. Discontent will rise, but I can deal with that. There's always going to be discontent in a place like this. Resource depot. Let's just put into food rations. And let's get another few hunters' huts, because I'm just thinking that we're going to need a lot of food to survive the coming storms. When is it going to plunge? One level will drop 1 level. That's not ideal. But it's on very fast speed at the moment. Scouts reach a scattered convoy. You definitely want to make sure to explore. Convoy's vehicles have been damaged by heavy blows. The snow is trodden and stained with what seems like buckets of blood. Inside damaged crawlers, we found several dead bodies. Few of them are torn apart, like partially eaten by some beasts. Polar bears, we think. We never know for sure what happened here, and there's nothing useful for us to salvage from this gruesome place. Carry on. Oh. You're going to the jagged rocks, and you're going to the You can go to Deep Hollow. You should be alright. We haven't got an outpost team up there, do we? Yeah, let's dismantle your outpost team actually and get you to just return. How do I disband? Let's just get you to come back. Oh, not connected to a street. That's not ideal. Hello. Theft. Food theft causes riots. Some investigated the discrepancies between the raw food used in the output of the cookhouse. It turns out that the cooks are stealing food. People are furious. I don't blame them. We caught 4 thieves. They say they wanted to secure their families before the food storm shuts down the food supply. You banish them. Post guards to supervise the cooks. Post guards. Very naughty people though, doing that. Not too happy with them.
Come lads, we must work harder.
Build another street as well. Just here. That's fine. Right. See what other research we can get. Which might help us a little bit. You can get infirmary mechanisation or infirmary checklist. People will heal faster. Yes, that's good. We're going to let people enjoy the warmth for now. We can manage with what coal we've got anyway. Still, we're getting a boon of coal. And let's still get some more houses. And let's put everyone into, a lot of people into hunting. Let me check this research, that's good. Healthcare installation. Go for the generator range upgrade. Well, we're actually going to save up for the steel to do that. That's a decent amount of food rations, I like to think it is. You've reached your location. Let's explore the jagged rocks. The surface looks like it's been fractured by the shock of an underground explosion. It appears there may have been an underground base here. Let's explore. Ruins of the underground base reek of sulphur. It must have been a warm and sheltered place, but now exploring its depths is dangerous. Exploring the ruins, we found a briefcase signed by Nassen. It seems to contain some interesting blueprints. We can take the technology. Ooh, Nassen's not much. Go on, we'll risk it. It's dangerous. He's taking a risk sending my team there. You know, our coal's going to be full again, isn't it? Let's just see if we can do that other bit of research before we spend that still. Yeah, we'll generate a range upgrade, we'll get the highest upgrade.
Work day is up. Return your tools.
We'll just keep plopping more research. Resource depots down. Would still be a bit of an issue. So we'll need a range upgrade higher anyway, aren't we? Rescue survivors in a deep hollow. Cold research part upgrade 3. Research overdrive couplings. Oh god, we need a lot more food rations. Scout to reach deep hollow. Explore the deep hollow. The terrain drops suddenly here in a deep hollow, and the wounded people and dead bodies on its rocky bottom explore. These people must have fallen into the hole while escaping the incoming storm. At least half of them didn't survive the crash. But it seems we could rescue the wounded. That's if we strap them into our sleds and bring them to a city quickly. Camp compass. Yeah, we can't give them orders anyway. Right, you can dismantle and you can return home. I'm going to start getting our teams back now. Right, research. We're doing those upgrades for the cold. We need a lot more food, don't we? I can tell that already we need more food. Right. So more food. Get the peoples back. How do I just... You have no cargo, target our city. How do I get rid of them? I'm sure it'll sort out in a minute, but that's irritating. We need more food rations, aren't we? Let's put some more depots into it. Scouts are reaching us in Stormwatch. The sturdy building could withstand a severe Arctic winter. It's crammed with sophisticated scientific equipment, yet the camp seems to be abandoned. Let's explore. Nassen's warning. We found a note left by Nassen and his co-workers. Expected cold is hard to predict. It will be way below any temperature ever recorded on Earth. Gale force 10 as the jet stream seem to abate on descent. Afterwards, the climate should start improving slowly. We're moving towards the apocalyptic storm to confirm my predictions. Farewell, may God protect you. Wow, they're actually trying to... They're good people. Right, you can try and get back. You might make it in time, or might not. What is this? Doom-mongering drunks. So it doesn't say people might have got drunk and took to the streets. They were chasing them after women, yelling that we should have some fun before the storm kills us. That's Dickens. They'll be sent to save up, let the doom-mongering affect hope and discontent. We're not going to send people to just to die just because they're drunk. Still not right what they're doing. Put this into food rations as well. Oh, I can actually see the temperature will drop. I can actually see the storm on my radar now. Right, it's the work date.
No time to waste. We've got work to do.
Scouts return to the city with boosted scout sleds and more workers and some children. Survivors rescued, we saved everyone we could. May God help the rest. And we got the new generator upgrade. But we need a power upgrade, don't we, as well? Let's go straight for that. That'll be 12 hours. We might be able to boost that though, but there might be a bit of discontent. I'm trying to find my workshop, so I've almost been very blind, which I think I am. Yeah, it was your workshop, aren't you? Yep. No, your house. Well, we're getting that upgrade. That's the power upgrade anyway. I think we're going to get some discontent here, but we want you to work a little bit overtime because I'm a bit worried. We could try and get another advanced wall drill. Just speed us up a little bit. Is everyone back? You're waiting. Well, do I actually have to just dismantle the outpost and you just like go away? You do. Oh, disband. My mistake. Might actually have to click on the outpost to do it. Oh, I don't want to do that. Right. Click on this outpost as well. We'll disband you. Where's the bloody air balloon gone? Disband you. We get another advanced wall drill. Can't get another steam wall drill or whatnot. Let's further our amount of houses we've got. For now, well, that is alright as far as I'm concerned. I think we'll have to really actually wait. Where's food? Hunter's hut. Still going to want to put a god awful lot of people into food at the moment. So we have all the food rations necessary, which might help us survive. It might not. Not 100% sure. Probably all going to die. It is worth a valiant try though, so we will attempt this. God, this is full again. Scouts returned. They've arrived with what, generator safety bypass. Oh, an additional scout. Well, we've done that as well. Cold. Research. Overdrive. We need all the food. What is an extra 50 people on food? Do we just put these on? How much food are we actually getting? Oh. By an extra about 500 a day. Bear with me a moment. I've returned, and let's also just look at what else we can do. This is going to get researched hopefully soon. All teams back in the city, that is. Nice to see at least. Resources. Oh, can we get another advanced coal mine? No, do not believe we can. Okay, can we get another advanced wall drill? Also do not believe we can. It's just a matter of efficiency, I think, now. Still could get a sawmill if I really wanted to. I still might provide a little bonus. Let's just actually get some. Oh, we have the workers anyway. Let's also just make sure we are. Just trying to look at bits here. Resources. We need even more coal, I think. Generator power grade researched. So overdrive couplings it's saying we need. We'll go for that as well. Or just, and it's a case of more food as well. At least food is going up. We get more people in at the sawmill. It's only an extra 500, but the rest of the week we only need to last a little while. No, upgrade won't take too long. We can go back on coal. You can go on coal as well. We are going to build even more resource depots. And they can go into food. Oh. They go for another hunters up as well. At this stage I'm just literally focused on food and coal. I'm not really too fussed about anything else. That great storm is approaching. And I'm not sure we will survive it. I think we could do with a book of laws. Adaptation. Triage. Oh, it's still not ideal though. There's a care house. I don't think that's going to help actually. Purpose. What could we do? We could do patrols. Forceful persuasion. Or we could do new order, which I'm not really sure. Some enemies to die. Some people feel compelled to fight this law, but that might be a law we enact if it all goes really, really to shit. Like, I feel like there's no hope. Are we actually... Oh, my coal's picking. Oh, yeah, well, because we're on the highest level now. Does it automatically go up? We don't need that on there at the moment. Turn that down. We can't put any more wall drills or anything like that in anyway. That's frustrating. Prayers at work. So the people employed at the charcoal can refuse to work today. They intend to spend the entire shift praying. We're working like madmen, but there's only so much we can do to prepare. Let's face it, it's the end of the world. Through prayer we can find hope's deliverance. Oh, force on the work. Well, you don't just resort to prayer when you think you're going to die. Can't just do that. I'm not having that. Try and build another charcoal kiln as well. That'll still go up a little bit. Overdrive coupling to reach that generator. We did what we could to raise the heat output of the generator. This alone might not be enough. While homes and workplaces should be as warm as possible, the cold that's coming could kill in minutes. Yes, it could. We have enough coal for about 2 days. We'll pump this up if we need to. Advanced heaters. Oh god. Just trying to think what really would be beneficial now. Medical posts will be, well, medical post infirmaries will be 1 warmer. Yeah, we'll go for that. That's just, I'll just use up a lot of my steel if there's no Isla. I didn't realise that wasn't operative. That's quite annoying. Charcoal kiln, let's get. Fuck it, let's put the children in there. Let's just dot a few more of these around so we are trying to keep places warm. We're still not going to get quite as much food as I like.
It's time for rest.
Just food we need. 3,400. Is our food still going up each day? Yeah, it is. We'll still maybe get another hunter's cottage. Probably just going to see if we can survive this storm, so this is going to be quite a long episode. Okay, insulation researched. It's good. Let's build another research depot. I will stop doing it. I do apologise. It's probably infuriating people. Oh, why can't you eat talk properly? Well, I can't help it if I'm retarded. I was born this way. Don't defile me. Right. Get a few more houses. Right, you're all going straight in there. Oh god, that's quite on the precipice of being cold, isn't it? We might better get another one in here. Hopefully it's not too much bugger. My phone is vibrating a lot, that's annoying. I think someone might be texting me. Or phoning me or whatnot, but I'll just move it away for the time being. There's more technology we can do, but I'm just going to wait until that time arises. Well, hello. Fire supply. Certain argument erupted between some workers last night. Some of them wanted a portion of the resources their facility produces, so they can prepare for the storm. It come to blows, and no more seriously injured. Tensions are high. Let's put you into that hunter's hut over there. Let's put the maximum people into that. Are we losing wood now anyway? I know, we're still getting some wood. Hopefully we just have enough food and supplies to survive. Right, minus 70. Not ideal. A mob storm to stop piles. So crowd of we need 1,340 wood to supply everyone for all our homes. You have 24 hours to supply 1,340 wood. We'll give it a go. You know what? We're going to try it.
Come, lads. We must work harder.
You know, you aren't going to be inactive. You're going to be active for that long anyway. So I reckon we can get enough wood just to manage. And while discontent and everything is proving to be a bit of a bugger, let's actually just build a few agitators. Dotting around might help out a little bit. No, food rations are full. Let's hope we can gather enough wood. Preparations finish. People you save barely manage to reach sitting time, at least we have a critical supply of food ready. There's not much time left. We should use it to prepare whatever else we can. After the storm hits, there'll be nothing that we can do at way out. Well, we are going to try our best, Bill. Gonna have to go for 2 days. We'll get the children in the sawmill. Need more wood. We're not quite getting enough, are we? We should meet that quota. I'm going to piss a few people off, but I'm going to put this on so we're gathering a bit more wood. I think it's time some extended shifts are in order. I might as well dismantle this outpost. To actually, what does it tell me what I get for it? I don't know if I just dismantle that for no reason actually. I was just thinking more maybe I'll get the resources back. Oh, maybe not. We'll see. We're going to let our wood go up. We've done all we can for food. We're sort of just managing at the moment. Put a heater on for that sawmill. That need a bit of freezy freezer. How much is it if I want to build another depot? That's going to cost me 40 wood, but I really do need to just make sure we have as much coal as humanly possible. Because that generator's going to have to go up another level. 3 times. The storm is nearly upon us. That's not adjacent to street, that'll be fine. Yep, that's good. Are we going to survive or not? Minus 80. Ooh. I think we're still okay.
Order, people. Let's march to work.
Man, some of the watchtowers are very cold. Well, we might just be able to get enough wood in time, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I think we are going to do it, yeah. Just. Wood supplies secured. You have opened a stockpile for everyone to take emergency wood supplies. This will let them reinforce their houses and provide emergency heating if everything else fails. People feel reassured with your decisive action. Hope just rised a lot. Now we just have to wait for the storm. It's minus 80. Shit. I'm not going to try and turn on the generator until I have to, like the last second. Onto full speed, onto full steam ahead, quite literally. Oh, is our fair little city going to survive? I'm not sure. Oh, my frostbite, shit. That's sort of an indicator of that the generators need to start coming on. Let's fast forward this. The wind, I can't hear my own faults. Oh. Yep, steam level 4. How long can we maintain this low for? Oh no, we can't maintain it actually because everything's going off. A storm hits the city. A howling gale bursts upon the city and a generator creaks and groans under the weight of the wind. Pale faces turn towards rattling windows. Trembling lips utter words of prayer. The cold will be brutal. Hunting is impossible. The soil in the hot houses will freeze. We have to make do with the food we have stockpiled. The city must survive. Survive the storm. Oh dear.
No time to waste. We've got work to do.
How long can we last? 2 days. That's longer than 2 days. Oh, can we even heat everything? I might have to lower this to 1. God, this is a dickish thing to do. 3 days we can last though with that. We're just going to have to try and survive. Danger of collapse. Sir, one of our engineers wants to talk to you. He's concerned about the danger of the coal post on mines. We're doing everything we can to heat the mines, but the air we're pumping into the shaft is so cold now that the hydraulic roof supports are starting to freeze. When they do, the tunnels will start collapsing. Keep me informed. I'm going to try and persist with this for about a day and a bit. Heaters on, it's just like, it's just a no. It's just a no. Well, I know the hothouse isn't going to work anyway, is it? So might as well just turn it off. This phone's a little bit on. The mines are freezing. So it's cold, the hydraulic roof supporting our coal mines are fading. If the tunnels collapse, the lower levels will be cut off. We should either abandon them or send volunteers to replace the supports, but the task is extremely dangerous. 10 volunteers will be sent to each... Oh, can I... No, we've got to send volunteers. Some of them may die, but we need to survive. The city must live. Now, I'm going to pump you up. Now we're going to go on top. Will they still build stuff? Probably not, but I'm just testing this. No, you don't build any more buildings, it's just like GG at this stage. Right, it's very, very chilly, but we're doing our best. More hands needed. So the volunteers who sent to the mines oh wow, they died. Either we send more people to open the tunnels and replace the rest of the supports, or the sacrifice of the first group will be in vain. Yep, send more people, 5 volunteers. The city must survive. People die, people die. I think 15 people died. Jesus. How long will this last for? Don't know, we'll drop. What? Why? That's 100 and... We're going to have to persist with this. Mines operational. So the volunteers managed to replace the critical supports and lower levels of a coal mines. The coal supply is safe for now, but the cost was great. 45 of our people died. They will definitely be honoured in the Hall of Heroes. God, we're going to have to do a little bit of housekeeping, I think, at the moment. A little bit of housekeeping and turn some stuff on. Can we survive like how long can this last? About 2 days. Well, steel's full, we might as well put it to use. I don't think we can actually build any more normal houses at this stage. I think it's literally just a case of we must live through this storm. Storm's harvest. Captain ill and their families are gathered to mind that we do something to help them. Number of frostbite keeps rising and we might not be able to help all the sick in time. You could use triage to heal most of them, but many would have to die. We're going to use triage. It's not what I wanted to do, but triage must be enacted.
Hear me. New law in the city.
You don't need you on anyway, you're not going to work. Is there any other research we can actually do? There isn't really. Go for advanced heaters. Use up more coal though. Oh, some of our people when our thumpers up. Not at full capacity. We just realised that actually, which is bad. Get the children in and still works. Everyone has to work at the moment. Everyone will work. Advanced wall drill, just get a max in now. And the size of coal mines, let's get some of the engineers in there. We've got to try and get our production up a bit more. Day 46, temperature's going to drop again, Jesus. City is very, very cold. I'm just content it's going up. Got a few more steam hubs, they might help a little bit. It's even colder. Well, no discontent's going to be bad, but I'm trying. Oh god, our coal's starting to reach dangerous levels. Darkness before dawn, sir, one of the engineers has come crashing through the door, white-faced, demanding to see you. I run the calculation for this new data. The storm will pass in a couple of days, but the temperature just before the end will drop drastically. Nothing can protect us from such cold. Panic is starting to spread and people are losing hope. We have to stay strong, lads. At the moment. Oh, we got a few days to last. We are going to use triage. 67 of our people died. Shit! We saved everyone we could. Healthcare promised, yeah, we've got a little bit of hope. I think we'll have to put the generator on big boy level. And I'll be on overdrive again. Overdrive, come on. Let's try and eat some homes. People refuse to work. So a group of people employed at Shark Cooking refuse to go work today. They say they want to spend their fine hours with their families. What should we do? We'll let them stay home. Fuck it. Advanced heaters research. Already got enough coal for about a day as well. Oh god. Food. What can we do? Family mechanisation. That's not really going to help us. Industrial hothouse. Cookhouse insulation. That doesn't really. They still got all the rations to convert, so I suppose. Our coal's gonna last about 2 days. We don't really need any more steel at this stage, so we're actually going to turn off the steel heaters. Well, it goes to last about a day. What can we do? Oh, I've got the generators about halfway to going. We'll have to turn it off very soon. Someone's talking to me. Panic spreads, say more people bad in their workplaces. They're completely petrified. Many of them don't believe they'll make it. This time the entire staff of this workshop refuse to. No, we're just going to let them. Got my cobbles going down very, very quick. Reverse insulation research. Just put the generator off overdrive. People are just going to have to deal with it. God, it's like terrible conditions. I'm just not dealing with. Miracles happen. So it's a miracle. The man who went looking for his daughter is back. He brought her with him. He says that he found her soon after leaving the city. But then they got lost and had to wait for a lull in the blizzard to find their way back. They're both exhausted and frostbitten. They're very happy. Jesus. How did miracles do happen? God, it's 100 minus 120. It's mad. Panic spreads. Let them stay home. I don't want that discontent going up anymore. No idea at all. My coal is plummeting. And the sun is apparently going to shine on us soon. Further stone work ceases. Most of people are banned in workplaces that are home for families. Only medical facilities are still functioning. The city holds its breath, waiting for whatever end will occur. Oh God, my voice.
Wrap up well. Frost is here.
Oh my giddy arm. Oh my days. If I put this on overdrive, how long can we keep it going for? 22 hours, 21. It's 100 minus 150. Storm ends, the wind dies down and temperature finally starts to rise. An eerie silence descends on the city. Oh, can we turn this off overdrive? Quickly. Achievement unlocked the saviour, achievement unlocked leader. Whoa, we made it. William Hinston, it's over, I can't believe it's finally over. We did it, we survived the final blow, we will live. Did I just win the game? We have survived. I was just showing my humble little... We started off as a formless rebel. This is quite cool. Battered by the elements. 80 people. Disorganised. Weak. First we put the children to work. Well, it had to be done. Parents lost their children. And every day was a struggle. People spying on each other. Brainwashing propaganda. There's nothing wrong with a bit of propaganda. Prisons. Oppressive. No, I can't want oppressive. They were just get away fear. We have gone too... No, we haven't gone too far. No, it's about survival. Order was abused. Get out of here. Didn't abuse any order. The city survived. Oh, was it worth it? Yeah! Hundreds of people lived. 1887 New London, 530 citizens, minus 30. Well, I think I just beat the first scenario, actually. Well, happy days. I hope you've enjoyed this series of Frostpunk. I will have to go at some of the other scenarios and see what else they introduce. Thank you for watching. Your input is always highly valued for amongst... Well, I value your input very, very highly. Please like and subscribe and check out my Patreon if you want to support the channel. And I will see you in the next Frostpunk video.